Oh wow, it's really good. Did you put paprika on there?
Today is day 21 of my Homegrown Food Challenge, where everything I'm eating this entire month is home raised, nothing bought from the store. And for dinner, we are cooking Chukar Partridge. This is a Chukar Partridge I hatched out from a tiny egg, and we baked it in salt. Everything is homegrown, and this is going to be delicious. So here's the story of raising Chukar Partridge for dinner. What I'm holding here is a very special bird. It's in the partridge family, and it's known as a chukar. And it's special for a couple different reasons, but most of all, I hatched this chukar from a tiny egg and took care of it its whole life. I didn't have any eggs, so I went on eBay and I found a seller selling a mixture of game birds, including bobwhite quail, Hungarian partridges, and chukar. Now we'll take these speckled chukar eggs and put them in the tray for the incubator. Well, it's the day before our hatch day, and at least one of these is starting to pip pretty good. You can see its beak in there working its way out. So hopefully in the morning this completely hatches and we can see a chukar chick. Well, our overall hatch rate for the chukars was not great. We only had 2 chicks hatch, but these are going to grow up with some bobwhite quail as nest mates here. These eggs, I don't know if they weren't fertile, if they were damaged in shipping, or if they just didn't hatch during the incubation process. But at least we have 2. We're going to watch these grow up. So here's our Chukar Partridge all grown up. I love the feather coloration on the back. It makes a great natural camouflage, a subtle mixture of browns and grays with hints of blue. It has a stark white throat patch contrasted with a black line, and has a red beak and a red ring around its eyes. But as with every animal I raise for me, I want them to have the best life possible with only one bad day. Well, unfortunately for this chukar, today is his bad day. We're going to humanely dispatch him, pluck him, and butcher him, so he's going to go looking from a beautiful partridge to looking something like this. Well, here's our Chukar Partridge, and the recipe I'm going to use is out of this book. It's called Pheasant Quail Cottontail by Hank Shaw, and on page 160 they have a great recipe where the partridge is baked in salt. I've never tried that method before, and it looks interesting. Some of the ingredients we need some paprika, I have some duck fat, we also have some thyme here, and I'm going to serve it with a side of squash. We also need quite a bit of salt. And this is sea salt that I harvested from the ocean. We're going to completely cover the partridge in there and bake it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is cut our squash in half and start roasting them. They're going to take a bit longer than our chukar. I've already eaten quite a few of these honeyboat squash this month. It is one of my favorite varieties, and being a smaller squash, they cook so quickly and easily, and they are one of the sweetest squashes around. We'll just sprinkle some maple sugar in each one. Maple and squash is such a good combination. And this is sugar from maple syrup that I got from big leaf maple trees in my yard. I have a whole video on making this. It's quite a process, but the flavor is so amazing, it's way worth it. I'm going to put these on a baking sheet and get them roasting in the oven. We're now ready to start cooking our Chukar Partridge. The first thing I'm going to do is heat up some of this duck fat in a cast iron skillet, and we're going to brown the outside. We're not looking to completely cook the partridge, just to sear the outside. Now that our chukar has been seared in that duck fat, we're going to flavor it. Now this is very special paprika. This is from peppers that I grew in my garden, and I dried them in a solar dehydrator. Then I ground them into this powder, and the flavor is amazing. In my opinion, it's so much better than the store-bought. It's less bitter, slightly more spicy, and a little bit of sweetness in there. The recipe also calls for pepper, but I don't have any peppercorns. Everything I'm eating, including the spices, is homegrown in my garden, nothing bought from the store. But this is still going to have really great flavor. I'm also going to add some thyme from my garden. And now we're ready to completely cover our Chukar Partridge in salt. Just gonna do our best to completely cover this, form a crust all the way around. The sea salt I harvested from the ocean is slightly moist, and that's really helping. So almost like covering it in wet sand. Our partridge is completely covered in our sea salt. We're gonna cover the dish and place it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Well, our salt-crusted Chukar partridge has been roasting in the oven for about 30 minutes. I checked the recipe again. 20 minutes is the right time for smaller birds such as quail and woodcock, 30 minutes for partridge, and 45 minutes for larger birds such as pheasants. We'll go ahead and peel some of this away. Oh, this looks really good. The salt makes a crust where it's almost like steamed in there. Well, our Chukar partridge has had time to rest, and I'm going to go ahead and carve it up, starting with the wings. Cooking it in that salt, it's really juicy. And now we'll cut off the breast meat. I'm going to go ahead and carve off a piece just to see how it tastes. The salt's on the outside, but the inside is extremely moist. That is really, really good, especially the breast meat in there is some of the moistest breast meat I've ever had on poultry. The skin is a bit much, it's pretty salty. But as soon as you peel that back, everything is cooked perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and plate up my dinner. Well, here's my dinner for day 21 of my Homegrown Food Challenge. We have our salt-baked Chukar, and I did take off the skin for the most part. The skin is way too salty, but the breast meat and thigh meat are some of the juiciest I've ever seen. So if you want really juicy meat, but not the skin, this is a good method. We have our delicata squash here, the honey boats, baked with maple sugar, some homemade sourdough whole grain wheat bread, and for a salad, I've been enjoying these sprouts. This is a mixed blend of several different seeds, and this is going to be so good. I can't wait to enjoy this Chukar along with our entire meal.
Oh wow, it's really good. Mm-hmm. Did you put paprika on there?
Now we have a birthday party tonight, so I'm going to eat my dinner before we go, and we're going to try this. Ruby, try some of the Chukar.
Okay.
What do you think? I said I had to take the skin off because it's pretty salty. But the other meat is really, really good.
I thought it was very tasty.
Even my wife liked it. She's a way better cook than me, so I'm always embarrassed for her to eat my cooking. But
It was delicious.
thank you so much for watching. We have another great recipe coming tomorrow. So hopefully you join us for dinner. You're invited. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
You're eating all my bread.
You like the bread the best?
Yeah.
Okay.